I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we are taking a closer look at Ms. Marvel issue number 21. Can Kamala Khan defeat the mysterious Discord, a villain who feels all too familiar to her? Well, let's hop on in together and find out. So, picking up from where the last issue left off, Discord and the Agents of Kind had brought Kamala Khan's brother to her, threatening to throw him in jail along with a bunch of other superpowered individuals from Jersey City if Ms. Marvel didn't turn herself in to the new corrupt Jersey City government. At first, Ms. Marvel is totally ready to make the ultimate sacrifice, the needs of the many not needing to outweigh the needs of the few and all that good stuff. What's surprising, though, is Amir is totally not cool with this and manages to fight his own way out of bondage. Taking his lead, all the other scapegoated superpowered individuals follow him, and together it's a big madcap race across the streets of Jersey City while Kamala deals with Discord. With no other places to run, Amir has the genius idea that perhaps they can all seek asylum inside his mosque, and they do just that. It's a moment that's not lost on anyone either. Here we have mutants and humans, white people, Hispanic people, Pakistani people, all coming together under one roof. Amir talks about how he used to think he knew what his place in the world was, used to think he knew what he believed and who he had common ground with, but everything that's happened with Kind has really changed his perspective. Despite having been given sanctuary, it doesn't take the bad guys very long to start knocking down the door led by Discord. This leads to another big fight between him and Ms. Marvel, who's not doing so hot recently. All those frequency blasts mixed with generally just getting knocked around for the last 48 hours has really begun to take its toll on our young hero who can't seem to activate her powers like she used to. Discord ends up cornering Ms. Marvel, and as the two tussle, she ends up knocking the mask off his face to reveal that it's none other than Josh, a friend of hers. They shared the same science club. If you'll recall, Bruno had hurt himself trying to save this guy, breaking him and other people who had been wrongly convicted by Ulysses in future crime. Understandably, Kamala is pretty shocked and sickened that one of her friends, someone she's known since kindergarten, could go over to the bad guy team like this. Moreover than that, he's teamed up with one of the very people who imprisoned him back during Civil War II. As Josh goes on to explain, he was recruited by Lockdown and Kind not long after the events of Civil War II. While everyone was busy dealing with Bruno and the other things going on around that same time, no one seemed to care about him, whether he was alive or dead. His girlfriend had also broken up with him around this time once she discovered that she was gay, and generally he's just feeling all down on himself right now, which made him the perfect target for Lockdown to fill his head with a bunch of poison, saying how Ms. Marvel saved everyone who was in need except for you. You're the captain of the football team, you're a handsome jock, you shouldn't have problems, and yet you feel so terrible. Don't you want to get back at those people? The ones who made you feel bad, the ones who forgot about you. Once again, Ms. Marvel is really shocked by this story. She has no real answer for Josh, but she decides perhaps if he was so honest with her, maybe it's time to extend the olive branch. Because one of the only real ways to fight evil like this is to remind the person how it directly affects their own life, and because of that, Kamala reveals her identity to Josh. And it's on that note right there the comic comes to a close. Ms. Marvel number 21 was another issue I really enjoyed. I like this idea of fighting crime and fighting villainy hitting closer and closer to home for Kamala and her family. Amir also continues to develop as a character and go through a number of really meaningful changes. This is sort of his focused arc in a way. Turning Josh into something of a reluctant villain is an interesting idea too. That's a character who I often wondered what happened to him. He kind of fell off the face of the earth, and it's nice to see G. Willow Wilson totally had a plan for him. Overall, I feel comfortable giving this one another 8 out of 10. Just a good time overall. So that's the video, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, why not check out some of these others? Then you can follow me on social media at Cape Joel, and if you're feeling in a supportive mood and want exclusive videos and podcasts before anyone else, you can do so by becoming a patron for as little as $1 a month. So until next time, everyone, this has been Cape Joel. Thanks for watching.